In 1984, General Motors and Daewoo formed a 50-50 joint venture named the Daewoo Motor Company, each contributing $100 million equity. The JV will produce the Pontiac Le Mans based on GM's popular Opel Kadett model developed by GM's wholly owned German subsidiary Opel. Commentators hailed the alliance as a brilliant outcome of a corporate marriage of German technology and Korean labor, whose cost was low at that time. As a win-win combination, GM would tackle the small car market in North America and eventually expand into Asia, whereas Daewoo would gain access to superior technology. Unfortunately, the alliance was problematic. By the late 1980s, Korean workers at the JV launched a series of bitter strikes that demand better pay. Ultimately, the JV had to more than double their wages, wiping out the low cost advantage. Equally problematic was the poor quality of the Le Mans. Electrical systems and brakes often failed. U.S. sales plummeted to 37,000 vehicles in 1991, down 86% from the 1988 high. However, Daewoo argued that the poor sales were not primarily due to quality problems, but due to GM's poor marketing efforts that had no treated the Le Mans as one of GM's own models. Further, Daewoo was deeply frustrated by GM's determination to block its efforts to export cars to Eastern Europe, which Daewoo saw as its ideal market. GM's reasoning was that Eastern Europe was Opel's territory. Gradually, Daewoo secretly developed independent car models, and GM initially was unaware of these activities. Once Daewoo launched competing car models, the troubles associated with this JV, long rumored by the media, became strikingly evident. The picture of an ideal couple with a perfect kid was now replaced by the image of a dysfunctional family in which everyone was pointing fingers at each other. Alliances work well when the ratio of soft to hard assets is relatively high, such as heavy concentration of tacit knowledge, whereas acquisitions may be preferred when such a ratio is low. Alliances create value primarily by combining complementary resources, whereas acquisitions derive most value by eliminating redundant resources.
Factors that affect alliances and acquisitions are antitrust and entry mode concerns, normative and cognitive pillars, viral framework. In the case of Daewoo and GM, the institution was not strong enough to combine the strong resources of the two companies. That is why the marriage of the two companies cannot coexist together successfully.